What's going on, guys? Welcome back to episode of Fishing with Flair. Here with John B, fishing the Midwest, and we're gonna do a really important video for you guys that you guys ask me all the time. You ask him all the time. You ask every YouTuber that likes to make fishing videos all the time. How do you start a channel? How do you get started? What do you do to grow your channel? What kind of videos should you make? All that stuff. So me and John, we're just gonna spitball. We're just gonna go put as much input in there in a short amount of time as you can. So take notes, and hopefully you guys can learn something from this. So I'm just gonna start throwing out some tips. So as far as video consistency, my rule, John's rule, both of us, we both agree, 2 videos a week is a minimum. You gotta upload at least twice a week. Let's see, what else can you do? I would say you need to make your channel name something really unique. You can't do, big bass fishing 2457. Like, no one's gonna know what that is. No one's gonna look that up. You need to do something that's unique, something that's catchy. One example would be one rod, one reel fishing. I think that's really unique. I think that's catchy. I think people see that. It catches their eye, that kind of stuff. I like that. I like that name. Just because there's a lot more competition nowadays than there was when me and John started. When me and John started, you could have your name whatever you wanted to. As long as you make good videos, you'll get subscribers. Nowadays, there's so many guys making YouTube videos, and they're not that good. A lot of them are not very good. So if you're making good videos, you need a name that sticks out. Those are 2 tips from me. Let's see what John's got.
Yeah, those are pretty good ones. The ones I'd probably have to give is something I've learned over the years that I haven't been very good with, but making short videos. It's important to have a mixture of short and long videos. Do stuff that's long, 20 minutes long that people can watch if they're got some free time to do like a quick, 1 to 2 minute video just talking about some tips or something like that. That kind of stuff will retain the viewer's attention, and it will make for a more easy to watch short video. So those are probably my 2 main tips. I guess the other one too would be do stuff that's interesting, do stuff that hasn't been done before. I have trouble doing that now, especially if I've made a lot of flipping bass videos, pitching stuff in dirty water, and I always try to find ways to expand. Like, I tried really hard to make a deep water video. Unfortunately, it didn't work out too well, but I was trying to think outside the box. Search on YouTube if there's not a whole lot of YouTube videos of a certain technique or a certain tactic out there. Try to do a video like that. You don't have to necessarily catch fish in that video, but talk about how you can approach deep water fishing or shallow water fishing or a certain type of tactic that hasn't been touched on a whole lot on YouTube, and put your own little twist on it too. Don't just kind of copy and reiterate what other pros have said. Do something that you personally find is a successful way to tackle that technique. So those are probably my best tips too. Is that there's a big YouTube aspect of it and whole science kind of behind it, but there's also the fact that you have to have just plain old good fishing, and the knowledge that you have to spend on other anglers has to be useful and effective.
Yeah, those are definitely some good tips. Like he said, they need to be useful tips. It can't be super basic stuff that everyone knows already how to do. I mean, I've made my fair share of those videos, like how to Texas rig. Just about every guy knows how to do that. And don't be afraid to make those videos if you can put your own twist to it. But like I said, don't do exactly what the pros do. One other thing that this doesn't really necessarily have to do with making videos, but this has to do with having a YouTube channel in general. Do not worry about sponsors, please. It's honestly, they don't help you unless you're fishing tournaments. People don't understand that. People think if you have sponsors and you're making YouTube videos, that you're getting all this free product, you're getting all this money, you're getting all this stuff, and that's what's gonna make you big, is because you get to say that you have sponsors, and it's a complete lie. That's not how it works. Fishing sponsors are to help you, they help you make content on YouTube, like a lot of my sponsors do, but a lot of it's just for tournament fishing. That's the main thing. So if you don't do tournaments, don't worry about getting sponsors. And even if you do tournaments, don't worry about getting sponsors. They're a ton of work. It's a lot more work than you guys think. It's not as easy as making a video here and there, getting some discounted product and stuff like that. Honestly, if you're gonna focus your time on something, make it on making unique videos, high quality videos. Learn how to edit. I taught myself how to edit. He taught himself how to edit. No one taught us anything. No one told us how to make YouTube videos. No one ever told me how to do anything. I figured it out all on my own, and that's why I'm telling you guys what to do. Just YouTube, Google how to use Movie Maker, Windows Movie Maker, iMovie, whatever software you use. Just Google it. Learn how to use it, put your own twist to it, be unique, and that's pretty much all I really got. Other than, like I said, just don't worry about sponsors, guys, seriously. I mean, like, they're great, I get it, but they're way too much work for what you get out of if you're not a tournament bass fisherman. If you just make YouTube videos, don't worry about it. Just do you, man. Go buy your stuff from your local tackle shop, support those guys, and do what you do best. Find your favorite technique. If you like flipping the best, make some flipping videos. You probably know something that me and John don't know when it comes to flipping if you do a lot of flipping. You know what I mean? Everyone knows more in different things than other people. Just because you're not as experienced doesn't mean you don't know stuff that other people don't. Find what you're good at, make videos over that to start. Start with videos you know. If you've never deep crankbait fished, don't go make a deep crankbait video for one of your first like 5 videos, because people are gonna watch that and be like, oh, this kid doesn't really know what he's doing. And do videos that you know what you're doing. That way you can gain traction and then learn and then keep evolving, keep making videos and stuff like that. So those are my tips. Do you have anything else?
Yeah, I mean, start small. You know, don't worry about sponsors at first. Maybe later on down the road once you start getting traction. But start small. Do basic stuff and work your way up. Don't jump right into Final Cut or Adobe Premiere, and it's just the way to do it. But always keep doing it. Never, if you're really committed and want to do it, never lose track of it. If you love it, then do it. But if you're forcing yourself to do it, then it's not for you. So that's about it.
Yeah, that's we pretty much said it all. Like he said, do it because you want to do it. Don't do it because money. Don't do it because you want to have sponsors. Don't do it for anything else. Do it because you want to help people learn how to fish. You want to share your fishing experience, your adventures with other people. You need to be able to enjoy it. And like he said, start small and just keep going. Just keep doing it. I don't care if you have 1 subscriber or 1 million subscribers. Keep making videos. You'll gain traction. It'll happen eventually. I've seen it time and time again. I see people go from 100 to 1,000 to 10,000 within 2 years. I've seen that. I can name channels that have done that. So always keep trying. Always keep making videos. Don't listen to the haters. You know I have haters. Don't listen to the haters, dude. They don't mean anything, man. Obviously, criticism is key in making videos, and you gotta take criticism into factor. Don't listen to haters. Do what you do best. And just go have fun out there, honestly. You'll thank yourself in the end if you keep making videos. I never thought that I would be where I'm at today, flying across the country to be with another kid who makes YouTube videos. When I first started, I remember watching this kid when I first started thinking, oh man, like, it'd be so cool to fish with them, not knowing if I kept making videos for 3 years, we would get to meet each other down at ICAST, become friends, and start fishing together. So you never know what it's going to turn into. It's an awesome experience. YouTube is a great thing to do, and if you guys are interested, you can comment questions. Hopefully we covered a lot of stuff. You can find us on all social media pages. You can always ask us questions. We try to answer those. The best way for me to answer your questions, though, is through YouTube comments, because those are the ones I see the most often and stuff like that. But I think we pretty much touched on everything. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully it was informational, and that's it for today's episode, and thanks for watching.